What it be, y'all? Resident 47 here again. Got another discography ranking to hit y'all up with today. I just did my corn discography ranking a few days ago, so go check that out after this. And it's been a minute since I've done a hip-hop based video on here, so I figured I'd go back to that and do another discography ranking on my favorite rapper, maybe of all time at this point, Skee. I already did a What You Know About episode on him. Go check that out after this. I'll have that in the description. So Gmo has 7 records from 2011 to 2021. And I'll start up with my 7th place album. And it's the 8-Bit Filth EP from 2018. I like all of his albums. None of them I would say are weak or disappointing. But when this came out, it flew under the radar because, as you could probably guess by the title, all the production is video game sample based. And Magic Ninja Entertainment has a big no-no policy on samples. So this wasn't on streaming, so it suffered because of that. They put it out on CD and like a flash drive that shaped in the figure of this. So I didn't pre-order it. The only way I was able to find it and listen to it was through YouTube. And because of that, yeah, it suffered replay value. But it's a fucking great EP, I'd say. It's one of his most creative projects. You got the opening song, Final Boss 2. That's my favorite track on here. Listen to that and try to catch all the references he throws into that song. You also got Skate, that track's hard. Glitch with Inf Gang. Trouble, the Talent song, 8-Bit Filth. It's a solid EP, but like I said, it was not on streaming, so it suffered some replay value, and I didn't get a pre-order copy, so that's why it's at number 7, the 8-Bit Filth EP. And next up at number 6 is 2011. It's going to be his public debut record, the Got Filth Mixtape. I say public because he has 2 mixtapes out before this called Brain Rapes Volumes 1 and 2. But those are only passed out to like his friends at high school from like 2007 to 2008. So you can't find those. And when this came out, it was only 100 CDs pressed of it. So this is just a custom one I made on Kanaki. But this is a great fucking debut. You got Front Page, Dirty Motherfucker, my favorite track, produced by Anno Domini. That flute, like, simple beat is fucking dope. Also got a Towel track, Got Filth, For the City, featuring J Cash, Nobi, and Julia the Kid. That track was actually produced by Static Selecta, so yeah, he has a song with Static Selecta under his belt, like, right as he started. Lone Wolf featuring Jake Vaughn. Taking a Bath, that's a really great track. I haven't taken a bath since I was 8.5. What's else in here? Shit Bowl with Hobson. Gas Session with Nobi, Young Rebs, and G-Eazy. Yeah, the G-Eazy you're thinking of. He also has a song under his belt with him. I think this is before he blew up, too. Brace Yourself, that one has a video. Middle Finger to the Law, featuring G-Money, I think that says. Yeah, solid debut. He was still kind of finding himself on here. This is when he first started calling his music filth. So this is the Got Filth mixtape from 2011. Next up at number 5. This may be a controversial placement for this album, but you know with the discography rankings you can never win. There's always going to be like some fucked up placements. But anyways, next up at number 5 is My Filthy Spirit Bomb. This is his Magic Ninja Entertainment debut in 2016. This is when I first discovered Skee because he got signed to the label in July of 2016. And at that time, he was their first new artist to be signed to that label. Like, new discography artist that's, like, not, like, psychopathic or, one of their boys used to roll with. But this was their first new artist to get signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment. And the day they announced him, they put out the music video for the song G, and that's when I first heard him, and I fucking loved it. So I was bumping that like all the time, waiting for this album to come out, and when it did, I was blown back by it. Like the opening track, Slide, that is my favorite Skee song of all time. When this album came out, the shit he's talking about on there just struck a chord with me, with the bullshit I was dealing with in that year. You got a Sawed Off, Human Cloth, G, and So It Was Written, Filth Nevercent, which is his social media tag, Better Days with Inf Gang, I'm Already Dead, Am I Crazy, Unfeigned with Hobson, Cats, and Twisted, Honey Badger, Lone Wolf 2, the sequel to Lone Wolf on Got Filth 1, My Filthy Spirit Bomb, and then on the CD it has a bonus track called When Worlds Collide with D12. I think it has Kaniva, Swifty McVeigh, Bazaar, and maybe somebody else on there too. But yeah, what a fucking debut album this was from Gmo Skee and My Filthy Spirit Bomb, up at number 5. And next at number 4 is from 2012, Got Filth 2, The Great Adventures of Gmo. This is also a reissue. This is part of the Welcome to the Underground collection, which is like a series Magic Ninja did. But they reissue like a bunch of artists, like back catalogs. Like for Gmo, they re-released this and the Android 15 EP. And they also did like All Zululu's Necronomicron. I think they might have done some others as well. And yeah, you can't get this anywhere nowadays except for like eBay, because all of Gmo's shit is taken down on Magic Ninja's website, and even this is sold out on his website as well as like all of his other albums besides this new one, The Filth Element. But this is a fucking great follow-up to his debut mixtape. This is where he found his identity, I'll say. Got front page 2. When did it become cool to be a sick fuck? I love that song. The video is hilarious. Filth Merchant. I just love the feel of that track right there. PTD with Kevin McLean and Cell. Play the drums, what that stands for. Wonderful World of Gmo, that also has a video. Same thing with Bay Area Dropout. Dead Serious featuring Icon. My favorite track in here, Unfuckwittable, which is a track he did for Funk Volume's like rapper tournament, and he got 3rd place for that one. That is like one of his hardest songs ever made. Burn a Motherfucker Alive with Imp Gang, what a hard title that is. Filth Mist, that's probably my favorite Christmas song. The beat is insane, and like the fucking chop sample is out of here, and Gmo just goes in lyrically. And then you got the closing track, The Last Filth Bender, a great sign-off track. He raps over Shimmy Shimmy Ya, and he kills it. So that is my number 4, the Got Filth Mixtape, Volume 2, The Great Adventures of Gmo. And I mentioned this for a moment while I was talking about that. Up at number 3 is his latest record from 2021, The Filth Element. This was a long wait for a release. This was 3 years after his previous record, Charlie and the Filth Factory. I think this was originally supposed to come out in 2020, but because of pandemic, it got delayed, and I think he just took some time to just sit at home and think about it and just really put in work for this album. And it shows, because this is one of his best albums yet. You got all songs in here, no skits or intros. You got Hate to Love, great opening track. Kick Rocks, Return of the Filth. Gilu, produced by Stu Bangers, where he talks about being Lilu from the Fifth Element, which is the movie this album is based off of. You got Bamf, Badass Motherfucker with Blind Fury. Smash. Return of the Filth and Smash were the first 2 singles that came out in 2020, and they actually came out on M&E. And I remember bumping the fuck out of those like in my senior year, just waiting for the album. And then the pandemic hit, and you know how that went. But you got that song. Pinkies Up, which is pretty much his anthem track. Take 2 Puffs, where he's reacting on the reflecting on the pandemic. Rich City with Jay Harmony, that's like some more boom bap street shit right there. You Know Who, that's produced by Sealance. He's talking about like how being like Voldemort and shit. Prolapse. My favorite track on the album is the title track, Filth Element. His rhyme scheme is just out of here, and the beat is really fucking dark. Fuck It All Up with Triz and Tech 9. That is a great track. That video was actually filmed in Kansas City. Gmo, I think he filmed his verse in the West Bottoms area, if I'm correct. Tech filmed his verse at the Strange Music headquarters. And I don't know where Triz filmed his verse, because it's like he's driving around and shit on that one. But that's a great track. You got Brody with the crowd on the chorus. He killed it. That's like about his either his brother or his cousin being like a drug addict and wanted him to get clean. Can't fuck with it. That was actually released in 2019. And so that's like the oldest song on this album. And then you got the closing one, Flying Cars. He's talking about like all the backlash he got for Pillow's resume and all the bullshit like got thrown at him on M&E, just being set back and all that. He's basically saying like how there's no bad blood with him. So yeah, that's about up at number 3 is the Filth Element from 2021. And up at number 2, my second favorite Gmo Skee record is from 2015, the Android Filth Teen EP. I wouldn't even call this an EP because there's 13 tracks in here. I would call this like his debut album or like his third mixtape. So what's on here? This is also Welcome to the Underground reissue, as you can see right there. Wait, it's not on there. It's on. It says it on here. It says it on the cover. So yeah, I got this off Gmo's website in like 2021, and those were like right before they sold out. So I got lucky with that. But yeah, what a fuck. This is like his most pissed off, ignorant, and most boom bap based record right here. You got like Friendly Neighborhood Gmo. That is like the most ignorant, most fucking disrespectful, hateful song I have heard. When I'm pissed off, I go to that. And I just like blown off steam to that track. You got Filth Yanity, the dope ass beat for that track. How Many More, Snap, The Filthy Truth, and Hush, which is like real West Coast feeling track. Wishmaster, Ignite. That's like his biggest song, and like I love the dark beat to that. And he's just real ignorant on that track. You gotta Represent with J Harmony, Nobia, and Crowd Up, Inf Gang Posse Cut. The closing track Sabotage. This EP was actually supposed to be fully produced by Sealance, but some of the songs, sample clearances, didn't pass. So only half of this is done by Sealance. Other tracks were done by Dave Rothbard, Chase Moore, The Odd One, Big Luke, and Nobi. Adam Strange is too. So half the record was done by other producers, half of it was done by Sealance. So yeah, this is my second favorite Gmo Skee record. Probably his most like sample based record, his most boom bap heavy record. So the Gmo Skee, the Android Filth Teen EP. Now only leaves room for one more album. My favorite Gmo Skee record of all time, at number 1 from 2018. One of my favorite albums of all fucking time, I'll say at this point. Charlie and the Filth Factory. I'll say this. This and Allah Zuli Lose the Almighty are the best albums in M&E's history, and that's not even fucking close. His lyricism and his punchlines and wordplay on here are just off the fucking charts. Like, they'll make you like laugh over like, did he really say that? And it'll have you like rewinding a lot of times. Yeah, I'd say this is like one of the best like lyrical wordplay heavy albums of all time. Right there with like Ras Cast Soul on Ice and Chino XL's Here to Save You All. What's on here? Ocarina of Crime. That's my favorite track on here. Just the beat and all the punchlines on there are fucking insane. Filth Factory, that was the single. Filthy Wonka, Ninja Money, Mad Hatter, Front Seat, Laughing at You with Vinny Paz and the Joker. Gmo Skee kills it, Vinny Paz kills it. The Joker's verse at the end is hilarious. Grouch, self-explanatory track, and you really rate to that one. Bring It On with Inf Gang. Don't Wait, I'm Underground, produced by Sealance. That is a fucking mind-melting track. The beat is fucking so good. Filthy Imagination, the closing track, and then the outro where him and Charlie, which I forgot who that was who plays him in this album, but they basically like blow up the whole world at the end of the album. And yeah, obviously based by the artwork and the title. This is based off the classic movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A lot of references on here. Just yeah, a lot of Gmo's records are like based off of movies and shit. And like this is based off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Filth Element is based on like the Fifth Element. My Philly Spirit Bomb is based on like Dragon Ball Z. So is like Android Filth Teen EP. So yeah, I like how he does all that. And I think his next album might be another movie-based record. I think it's gonna be called Huckleberry Filth. He's been talking about that a lot on his IG. That might be his 4th album. But Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, nothing will beat this. This is his best record. One of the best albums I've ever fucking heard in my life. One of my favorite albums of all time. Masterpiece. one of like the defining albums of my high school years. So that's my Gmo Skee ranking. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. In the description, I'll have my What You Know About Gmo Skee episode. Go watch that right after this. Until then, I'm Risen47, and I'm out of here.